Welcome back, everybody. She's such an amazing choreographer. Thanks a lot, Leo. Okay, in our next story, producer Amar Yari takes us into the world of visual arts with landscapes painter Sharon Lynn Wright. So let's take a look at that now.
I'm a Torontonian who was raised in Kirkland Lake, Northern Ontario. And at a very early age, I remember my grandmother telling my mother that she thought I should pursue an art career because while I was studying ballet, my real interest was in the art projects my grandmother would set for me at her home in Kirkland Lake. I like to think that the landscapes I've done, the figurative drawing work I've done, the portraits I've done are all going to fall into place in this next show. My landscapes, they were necessarily where I was raised, would speak to locals, would speak to Canadians, and not even all of Canada. They would have spoken to Ontarians, because that's what I knew best, was this landscape. Photography has become more and more important in my work, not just as a tool for painting, but as the end product. I absolutely love photography now. An art gallery in San Jose is interested in the series that I'm producing currently and called The Masks. I am planning on retiring within a year to the Costa Rica area around Jose. I'm not sure where exactly yet, but hopefully I am going to be painting something that has been a passion and photographing the wildlife that I find there.
Hey, that was pretty cool. Thanks, Sarma. So if you guys remember, in our very first show, our live performance was a poet by the name of Rashid Akeem. He was so inspirational that one of our producers, Sheena Klein, decided to shoot a follow-up story on him. Let's take a look at that now.
Hello, my name is Rashid Akeem. I'm a 20-year-old poet that's living in Toronto right now. How I got into poetry was basically the influence and the environment I grew up in gave great praise to music, and music being a certain art form that's so related to poetry. I found my talents really soared in that field, writing. The type of poetry I like writing is poetry that deals with certain social issues that touch close to home. I can write about something I've seen today, like say a mother crying over the loss of her child, to a good friend of mine graduating from college and school, accomplishing something that they put so much work into. And just to write, able to write something about this moment that just gave me so much, made me feel so strong of a way, and then share it with someone who can also relate. I write wherever I may find inspiration. I write poetry basically as a way of expression. I grew up in an environment where it wasn't really praised upon to express your emotions and whatnot. And we all have emotions, and it was my way of keeping my sanity. The main issue I like to touch on with my work is something I feel that everyone else in this world deals with on a regular day basis. This is a thing that I feel that it's natural for everyone to ever question. it's kind of unnatural for people not to ignore it. The topic is fear. There's a quote like saying, "Conquer fear, conquer the world." This quote means basically for one to conquer their own personal fears and doubts is for them to conquer the world, their world. So, because once one has conquered their fears, there's nothing to hold them back. And I like touching on this issue basically because I feel myself dealing with it a lot. The way one may doubt themselves, every decision made, every obstacle that lays in front of me. Will I make it? I would say my biggest fear would be just be another name that comes and goes. To die and not no one know my name. To just be another name, another list, another name on Channel 24. Another black male shot. That are gone and not contributed nothing to the world. I would say that'd be my biggest fear. Right now I'm attending Humber College for marketing. I'm being completely honest with you. I don't like it. I hate it. Matter of fact. I hope to next fall be attending Seneca York for journalism. Because recently I found my passion in writing. I feel, in a way, with school, society gives this image you have to rush. And I kind of fell victim to that. But I'm not going to blame no one but myself. And I kind of rushed it in school. But in recent years, I found my passion being in writing and voicing my opinion and sharing my opinion. I realized that journalism is probably the best path for myself. Growing up in an urban environment in the city of Toronto, art is so praised upon, and this art form I find was my natural, the one that was naturally chosen for me, bestowed upon me. And I felt if I was not to choose this art form of poetry, I would be kind of in a way denying myself or running from something that was made for me, running from my destiny in a way.
Thanks, Sheena. Wow, Sal, I wish I had the gift of spoken word. But all I can come up is with things like roses are red, violets are blue, then...
Hold up, no. I'm gonna stop you right there. Seriously, that's lame. I can't take you seriously, you saying that stuff, especially in that head. Like, what's up?
Okay, number one, the hat is awesome. Number two, you have just caused beef, my friend. That line?
Dude.
No, you stepped in
Dude,
it.
seriously, we have a long show. Can we just stick to the program?
Talk to the
please?
hand. Talk to the hand.
All right. So anyways, we have lots more coming up, including the CARD Organization for the Disabled, and a segment on winter care for dogs. But we're gonna take a short break, so keep it on play, we'll be right back.